Well, the gospel for today, my dear friends, because today is First Friday, is from Matthew chapter 13, verses 54 to 58. This is a very familiar gospel because it tells us about how Jesus was rejected by his countrymen, people from Nazareth, where he grew up. So we will try to discover why these people rejected him. Jesus came to his native place and taught the people in their synagogue. They were astonished and said, "Where did this man get such wisdom and mighty deeds? Is he not the carpenter's son? Is not his mother named Mary and his brothers James, Joseph, Simon, and Judas? Are not his sisters all with us? Where did this man get all this?" And they took offense at him. But Jesus said to them, "A prophet is not without honor, except in his native place and in his own house." And he did not work many mighty deeds there because of their lack of faith. Well, you see, my dear friends, normally when somebody is when I was a little young, or when I was a little boy, I used to join the declamation contest and oratorical contest, and every time I win, you will listen to people remark saying, "He's a very good boy, he speaks very well, and most probably his father does speak well." Well, you see, I think they're a little bit mistaken here, because it's my mother who loves to sermonize. I think that's where I got it. You see, my mother would speak very, very calmly, but very, very distinctly and clearly. But if you want a fiery kind of preaching or speaking, then most probably it's from my uncle, who was a politician before. But you see, people would always love to ask that. See, where did he get all this talent? Or most probably the mom is this. Not only with looks, people will say, "Oh, it's a very pretty girl. Most probably the mother is very pretty, and the mother is pretty." So it's natural for people to check on where did he get all this, or from which came his talents, something like that. Now, perhaps if they cannot explain where you get all these, sometimes they doubt it. They doubt your capabilities, or perhaps they try to cut down their belief in you, their admiration for you. And this is exactly what happened to Jesus. Jesus was, pardon the word, performing very well. He was teaching, he was healing and preaching. Oh, the people were simply amazed about his talent, about his gift. Then somebody asked, where did he get all this? Nobody among his family has this kind of talent. His mother, a very coy, very simple woman. You can hardly listen to her speaking. James, the brothers, Joseph, Simon, Judas, the sisters, they're all here, and nobody among them could really, display such kind of, at least a little of the talent this man has, Jesus. And so because they cannot explain where did he get all this, they took offense at him. Can you imagine? And they did not honor him. And so Jesus has to conclude, a prophet is not without honor except in his native place and in his own house. And the reason, and because of this, he was not able to work many mighty deeds there, because of their lack of faith. Lack of faith. Sometimes if you're too investigative, or you're too, I would say, nosy about something, sometimes you start losing your faith in it, isn't it? Sometimes it's good to preserve a certain sense of distance or mystery towards something. At least your faith becomes more or deeper. I've seen a lot of theologians, the more they become familiar with the Bible, the more they study the Bible scholarly, in a scholarly manner. They research the language and Greek and everything. Many of these scholars, sometimes you don't see so much faith in their heart compared to those people who just read the Bible and then pray the Bible and have a little explanation and put all their faith in the Word of God. I have seen this. I have seen this. I have seen a lot of Bible experts who are so good, so scholarly in the way they explain. They will explain to you every letter, every dot in the Hebrew or Greek language, and they understand. But it is these people who would start saying, most probably this is not true. You see, there is such thing as Bultmann, for example. Rudolf Bultmann is a Protestant scholar, very well respected in the biblical circle of scholars. But he ended up saying many of the Gospels or the teachings or the events in the Bible and the Gospel are actually myths. Myths, M-Y-T-H, can you imagine? How did he end up that way? I thought that studying the Bible would bring so much faith, but no. On the contrary, something I cannot understand.